Okay, we'll see if anybody comes in. It's a bit late. I was going to just do a video, but it's easier just to do live because then it uploads automatically for me. They take hours. Just hours upon hours. Okay, so I am having blood sugar issues again, guys. So my blood sugars are crashing again. A lot of you know I'm a diabetic. So I'm going to have days where I might be a bit out of service for a while. So just be aware of that. I got a nasty email, a real bossy email, so to speak, like demanding an answer about the reading. Okay, no matter what the reading is, I asked for 2 weeks, okay? Any disrespectful emails, comments, anything, refund and blocked. Okay, end of story. I have zero tolerance. I put up a post about this. I just don't, okay? And you call into work sometimes and have a sick day, correct? Us readers have those days as well. We need to rest. We are drained. We are not robots, guys. Like, come on now. Okay, just have a little respect. And I saw a couple other readers post about the same issue today. Okay. And, you know, just think of it that perspective. You know, you have your day where you're sick from work and you call into work. You know, it's just the way it's going to be. Unfortunately, I can't give my work to somebody else or find a replacement. You know, I can't do that, okay? So, I wish I could, like, hey, here's my replacement for today, but I don't. So, when I have those days, I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. Snooty emails, block, gone, not dealing. Yeah, I'm sure it's the 11:11. I can't see it right now. Okay, so I wasn't going to do a collective, but then I felt like I was supposed to do a collective. So my guide was telling me something. Because right now there's heavy energy again. So, yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. So yeah, if you do want to book a reading, I'm a little bit behind again because I had a blood sugar crash just today that we're not going up till now. So it was from like 4 p.m. to now. So I got behind. And 90% of you are very understandable because you're actually spiritual people that are on the path and understand that. Okay, so but like I said, I just have my zero tolerance rule, and that's final. I mean, I'm sorry. Well, I have to take care of me. I can't do my readings if I don't. You know, I just have to. So, I mean, I can force myself through a shitty reading, but that's just going to give me a shitty reputation. Why would I do that? Okay, so a lot of heavy energy today, a lot of mirroring going on today, okay? There is a ton of mirroring going on. And what I'm picking up collectively, and I got this message earlier today, is that masculines are being testy, okay? They're being testy. A lot of the feminines step back, they kind of put their foot down, that sort of thing, and I do feel some masculines, not all of them, are like sitting on social media and loving up some hooker's post or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm not trying to be nasty, but I'm just saying like some nasty girl or some shit like that. Like, look at this, you know, and they're trying to piss you off, okay? Or they're acting on social media. I feel like it's mainly a social media thing for some reason. They're acting like they're just fine. They don't care that you step back and, you know, that sort of thing. And I do feel like it's just being testy, okay? And then a lot of the feminines are being very triggered today. Very triggered because you feel unwanted and rejected right now, okay? Even though you stepped away, I mean, you're still affected by all of this. You're still, I mean, not all of you stepped away, but some of you did, okay? And you're just kind of annoyed by all of it right now. I mean, once again, you're standing like this, like, I'm not dealing with this. This isn't right, you know. And I do see the energy exchange has been very strong today as well. So there's a lot of 5D energy, communication, that sort of thing being passed back and forth. Mirroring is really strong right now, okay? And honestly, you know, the masculines, this is what they're on their mind today. A lot of them have their karmic situations, and they're not ready to wrap it up yet. They got their karma. And like I said, you know, that could be anything, you know. They're sitting here, like, thinking. They're very much in their heads right now. They're not sleeping much either is what I'm picking up. They're like, okay, my karmic situation or her. My karmic situation or her. That's what's in their head right now. And a lot of them do want union, and they've been manifesting on this today, okay? They're feeling your love, guys. They know you love them. They know you love them. They feel it. They have their arms open. They really do want to be with you. However, they're just not ready to release their karmic situation yet, okay? But they want forgiveness, and you really do need to work on forgiveness, guys, as part of your healing. And even though they're a complete asshole or dick or whatever to you, you just need to, like, let that go, okay? And there's a lot of hostilities in this connection today. Frustration. You're frustrated with them. They're frustrated they can't get rid of you out of their mind. They're frustrated they can't get over you, okay? Because they can't. And they've been trying for so long, and then you step back and you're like, I'm working on me right now, and they're even more frustrated with it. And they're just frustrated in general because they can't make a decision today. Like, you know what, any day. Okay, so, but a lot of them are trying to just focus on their work right now as well, and a lot of them are working on their foundation right now, okay? There's a lot of crown chakra activation going on right now. A ton of it. A ton of it. So there's going to be downloads coming in. There's going to be a lot of things coming in. I'm not real familiar with chakras right now, but there is the crown one opening up. I need to read more on chakras so I'm more educated, but I don't really study that much. But yeah, there is that activation. You feel like somebody's touching your head like this, or you feel anything in your head, that's likely your crown chakra. Okay. So they do view you as a goddess right now. I mean, they're really thinking on you. They're reminiscing on you and how beautiful you are. They want a new start with you, that sort of thing, okay? They are holding your heart, guys. It's not that they don't care. If they're on social media, like, loving up some nasty person's post or whatever it may be in your situation, just ignore it. I mean, they're just being testy, and they're doing it on purpose. Just ignore it, okay? And that's like, you know, them and whoever having a wonderful time, and I don't give a shit. Look at it. You can leave me. I don't give a shit. Okay, and the feminine's really in her head about all this. She's really in her head about this whole situation right now with the masculine. Did I do the right thing backing away? Did I do this and that? You guys, yes, you do need to work on you. You did the right thing. You need to end that vicious cycle that's not ending, that wheel that's going round and round. So even if some of them are tempting you, not all of them are. If they're trying to, not tempt you per se, but, you know, like, taunt you, just ignore it. They're being immature. They're childish like that, okay? So just leave it be. Try not to be bitter about it. It's annoying, you know. They know it's annoying. That's why they're doing it. If that's your case, that's not everybody's case. And what's going to happen is they're just going to reach a tower moment. Don't engage. Don't engage, okay? You really just need to surrender to all that. Just surrender. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay, stand in your strength right now, which most of you are standing in your strength right now, and it's just time behind all of this, okay? You are being assisted by the divine right now on the path that you're on, okay? Masculines do want to be victorious with you, okay? They really do. They want the freedom from their current life, but they're in this toxic energy, and they really need a cleansing, guys, like really bad. And you maybe do too, feminine, okay? Feminines are going through ascension right now. Collectively speaking, this is why the crown chakras are activating, that sort of thing, okay? Masculines are hitting dark night of the soul. Feminines are too, but mainly the masculine right now, okay? They're really hitting this moment because feminines have already done most of that, okay? And a lot of them do want to end their karmic situations. They want to balance everything out, okay? They do want to balance their life out because it's just all over the place right now, and they're really depressed about it. They just don't know what to do. They're just at this place like, her, you know, which one do I pick? What do I do? Which way do I go? They're just all over the place. They have zero control over it, okay? So there's kind of stepping back in their sacred space as well, and so are you, feminine, because you both just, you know, you have decisions to make. But there is hope here, okay? There's hope. A lot of them are being very, very deceptive. Like I said, you know, the facade on the internet that everything's cool and they're fine, you know, that's strictly what it is, a facade. Just ignore. Okay? Just release it. Let it go. Just let it go, okay? They know that you're the other half. I mean, that's not going to change. You know, if they're liking up like 25 women's posts or whatever, do you honestly think these 25 women are going to come knocking on their door? I mean, it's just an illusion, really. But a lot of the masculine, they're also, you know, they got ideas they're manifesting, and so are you, feminine. So there is a lot of manifestation of new ideas and goals and dreams and that sort of thing going on as well. So that's been activated, okay? Some of you are changing your diet, okay? I've been hearing the word vegetarian today with feminines. So some of you may be going vegetarian, cutting out certain meats, that sort of thing, or just trying to eat healthy. If you're not, you're being encouraged to do that right now because your body is your temple. And if you're going through ascension, changing diet is very important as well. So romance is in the air, guys. This is on their mind right now, and they do want a new start, so I see that coming down the road here, okay? Just a phase. That's what a lot of this is a phase. Just stupid phase. So try not to take it to heart and that sort of thing. Okay, so let's see what's in their heart space right now. Now, a lot of you do have new love that has come in. I mean, that's been a message every single day. Okay, there is a new love out there. And some of you got friends trying to hook you up with somebody. That sort of thing is going on here. Okay. However, I do see the masculines noticing some of this and getting jealous. Okay. And this is maybe already going on. And then it's going to turn into some game, like I'm going to make her jealous then, and you know, that sort of thing for some of you, okay? But you really need to love yourself first and not be jealous of their karmic situation, because it is not real love, okay? It's unrequited, it's a facade, that sort of thing. They do want to come in and express their love in a playful manner. Some of them might come in and just show actions rather than saying, hey, I love you. They're going to show actions, okay? The magnetic pole is there. They can't help it. There's nothing they can do about it. They will be back in. They know you are the one, okay? But they got this finance and career mess and this codependency going on, but they want to give you a chance. But they're just so codependent on their current situation that a lot of them are very codependent on their karmic situation. Yeah, they need to let go of all this. Feminine, you need to let go of wanting to control it as well, and that's something you're working on. Yeah, they're healing family issues. They're really hitting the dark night of the soul, guys. Like, it's bad. It's bad. They don't even know what to do right now. They're just confused. And it's reflecting back onto you guys, okay? So I feel February is very significant in this connection. That could be birthdays or anything like that. If you're masculine or you have a birthday in February, that means your energy is in this connection today. Okay, and there is financial prosperity coming in for the feminine mostly right now. You're having more prosperity. A lot of you have been manifesting business, career, that sort of thing. There is this coming in right now, okay? A lot of you are dealing with a light skin, light hair man right now. That's been coming in the last 2 days, okay? That might be your masculine in general, okay? You're being tested, okay? Temptation will test you. And I don't see the temptation as necessarily sexual, but just temptation to go back into your old ways with your masculine. The universe is trying to test the hell out of you right now. They're throwing these daggers at you right now. They're trying to see if you're lure back in and go right back to square one with your situation. It's part of these twin flame connections, just the way it is. Make yourself a better person, stronger, strong-willed, staying in your strength, that sort of thing, to bring up your feminine power, okay? So for some of you, there is somebody new entering your life, okay? There's a soulmate. There's this sort of thing going on right now, okay? Some of you may meet them at a party, some sort of event, okay? And, your masculine's like way up in their ego, way up in their pride. A lot of them are. They're being cocky today, collectively, is what I'm feeling. But it's just a facade because deep down they're like really depressed. I'm not kidding. I'm talking like deep-ass depression right now. Okay, but they do want to reconcile with you, and it's going to be successful at some point for some of you, the reconciliation, not everybody. But I see a lot of reconciliation coming in October, okay? They have a strong emotions today for you, so they are all up in their head. They're like, I hate her, I love her, I hate her, I love her. That's what's going on. Feminine, you're doing the same thing. Okay? May is also significant to these connections. Anniversaries, birthdays, or last time you spoke to them, that sort of thing. And feminine, a lot of you have an event coming up or some sort of get-together, and you're going to have fun, and just let yourself have fun. Don't be depressed. Don't be upset over your masculine. Don't let that ruin your day, okay? I feel like this upcoming weekend, there's some weddings and events coming forward. So just, let loose and enjoy it, okay? Yeah, there's a lot of jealousy here. So that's where I see the game playing going on, okay? They're trying to make you jealous. They're trying to, show you that they have control over you, so to speak, okay? So it's just a test. The universe is throwing it in. It's there for a reason, okay? It's not necessarily them. It's the universe pushing them to do that if that's the case in your situation. I'm being told some of you feminine are doing it to your masculine as well, okay? So there's these testing going back and forth. There's this jealous, envious energy, and that's something that needs to be cleared. For a lot of you, that's something that needs to be healed, okay? They do view you as that important feminine in their life, though. So at the end of the day, it's you. They may be trying to test you, but you're that one, okay? And some of you, you have a lot of differences going on. And some of you are so angry at your masculine, but you need to step into their shoes and understand their situation. They're depressed right now. So a lot of you be like, oh, I want to punch them in the nuts or whatever it may be. But they're depressed. They're not happy. They're miserable in their bodies right now. Okay, guys? Like miserable collectively. They're physically hurting. It's so bad. Okay? So they're doing this self-reflecting right now. They think nobody's going to notice they're depressed, you know, whatever it may be. Okay, well, there's some karmic endings coming here. So there is the ending of karmic situations. Okay, and they are trying to figure this out, guys. They may be trying to be blindfolded to the situation, not wanting to face it, but there is the death of karmic situations coming forward. Okay, they want to be fair about it, and they are decision making. So they are weighing out the cost, like what's going to happen, what's going on, you know, and there's more going on than meets the eye. And I see some of them with their karmic trying to compromise, like, well, I'll do this, and the karmic's like, okay, well, you know, here's your ultimatum. If you don't do X, Y, Z, we're done, and that sort of thing. So there's a lot of arguing going on at home right now. There's a lot of, you know, weighing out everything and ultimatums being made and that sort of thing going on. Okay, I do see this happening. And they feel judged. They feel judged by their feminine and by their karmic, you know. And yeah, see, just be careful because there is red flags still, okay? Some of them are testing you, being kind of asshole behavior, whatever you want to call it, you know. And they are being trickster. They think they're sly. They think they're funny, whatever it may be, you know. And this is coming from the masculine energy, okay? So like I said, they might be doing sly things. They might be trying to trick you. They're coming in. They're wanting something from you. They're smart. They're clever. They know what they're doing, okay? The fox is very sly. So that's your red flag, is just beware of that, them coming in and doing that, okay? Or the fact they think you're too stupid to understand they got, you know, a storm going on at home and in their heads. Because they are overwhelmed, okay? They are being pressured right now. They're very overwhelmed. They're very depressed. They have weight on their shoulders, you know. They're very alone. They feel alienated. They have rejection. They have childhood wounds coming in. Okay, yeah, childhood wounds. You know, I don't even need to draw a card. There you go. Yeah, so this is what okay, they're being submissive to their karmic right now. That's how I'm seeing that. A lot of them are being submissive to their karmic situation, and they're trying to please them, you know, that's what they're doing, and they're just trying to keep the peace right now. So they're being submissive. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. Like they're trying to please them. And there's contact coming in, guys, okay? There is contact coming in. I can't guarantee it's going to be what you want to hear, okay? But some of them are going to tell you the truth. See if I can get what they're going to tell you. Yeah, they're going to tell you, hey, you know, I got this shit going on. Like, you know, there's a storm warning here and I'm depressed. You know, they might tell you some things, okay? They might not. Some of them are going to come in and just be manipulative and do a sob story, feel sorry for me, okay? Just don't fall for it. Just be careful. Let's see. I think that was a hand slip. I don't feel that was there. So yeah, a lot of them have children they're dealing with as well, and they're just really confused as what to do, the decisions to make. They know you're a twin flame, guys. Collectively, they know. They're waking up to this term. They're waking up to this term. They're understanding it. They're Googling. They might be watching videos. I don't know. Maybe there's some masculine sitting in here snooping around. I have no idea. But they do know what that is. They do know that you are that person. But feminine set up boundaries right now, okay? And they're trying to release the connection. And a lot of them have this soulmate manifesting in. Masculines are noticing that. They're getting jealous. You know, they feel like they're losing you, okay? And they have a lot of regrets. Like, why did I say that? Why did I do that? I fucked this up. Why did I, you know, say this or that? And they're having a lot of guilt today and regret. See, a lot of you have new love coming in, okay? They feel rejected. You feel rejected. There's a lot of triggering going on, and this is the main trigger today, okay? This is the main trigger. Rejection, abandonment is coming in. All right. So yeah, there's some heart healing going on. Definitely there is some triggering here, broken hearts, that sort of thing. You guys are out of alignment. Your chakras are off. You need to center. Okay. And you need to understand that you are one. Okay, you have the light to each other. You have a cord to each other. They're not gone. You're not gone. You are one. Okay, so in the 5D, excuse me, you are one. But you're working on this self journey right now, and that's what the universe wants you to do. You need to work on you, not dwell on the masculine. And there's so many feminines, I'm not trying to be offensive here, that only think about union, and that is not the point of these journeys, guys. It's not. Yes, it's an end result, a goal, what have you. But you need to do the steps in between. Twin flames are here to make the world a better place. World peace. To make yourself a better person, to make them a better person, and come into union, better people, and just make a more loving, compassionate earth, okay? Unconditional love. And so many of you are like, oh, I want to be with my twin flame now. It's not going to work. It's just not going to work. Union will not work, and that's the whole point, is that you need to learn compassion, unconditional love, healing, that sort of thing. And so many have the wrong perspective of this whole journey. So many. They're obsessed. They want their union now. They don't want to do the work. They tell themselves they've done the work, when in actuality they've done no work at all. They actually made themselves more triggered. So that's the message that's really strong today, is that you need to realize the whole point of these journeys. Okay? It's about healing your heart. It's about healing your soul. It's about healing everything. It's about making yourself better. It's about being a better person and just feeling better about yourself, okay? So that's what I'm feeling right now, is that a lot of you need to change your perspective on this whole journey. And you're not. You know, some of you are not doing that yet. You're getting there. You're understanding. You're being pushed to do it. But there's too much obsession about union, okay? I have to be with him now. I can't be with him. I can't live without him. You know, you need to learn to live without him. You need to learn to live without him. That's something you have to do. And you have to become in line with yourself. Okay? You have to become one within yourself. So, you know, that's been a tough one to chew for a lot of the feminines as well. Okay, it's been a tough one to chew. But listen to your heart, guys, because your heart is guiding you into the direction you need to go, telling you what to do, telling you what you need to heal right now, telling you, hey, you know, here's your trigger. You got your trigger today, guys. You know, you have that trigger for a reason, because it's a healing process, childhood wound, that sort of thing, okay? So you just need to be quiet. Go within yourself. Go within and be like, well, what do I need to heal right now? You know, why am I triggered? Just kind of, you know, how I'm seeing it is like picking it apart. Okay, and like lining it up and going, okay, this is why I'm triggered. This is why I'm triggered with that, this and that. You know, this thing happened to me as a child. This is how I felt as a child. Or, you know, a past relationship. And you need to just kind of put the pieces together and realize that, hey, this is what's triggering me, why I'm triggered. It's not because my masculine like to post on Facebook. It's because there's something else in me that's upsetting. So a lot of triggering going on. But I do pick up social media triggers for some reason. You know, it may pertain to some of you. Some of you feminine are very much manifesting right now. You're hurt right now. You backed away, but you're still manifesting. Okay, just back off on the manifesting right now. You're going to get back into that obsessive state. I mean, it is okay to manifest. It's okay to do that. You know, you're going to do manifesting whether you try or not. You're going to sit and, you know, long for them and think about them. But just kind of back off and trying to force manifestation right now, because it's kind of defeating the purpose, okay? It's going to become more of an obsession. And I'm just being told to tell you that today, so just, you know, it's just a message for you. Because manifesting does get obsessive. I mean, there's some feminines out there that I feel manifest, you know, like morning, noon, and night, like it's clockwork, you know, and you just need to back off that, and it's just a bit much, okay? So yeah, there is a lot of triggering today of childhood wounds and rejection and abandonment that is coming in today, okay? And masculines want peace right now, but their life is all over the place, you know, and that's the whole goal with this. You want peace, you want inner peace, and that's something very important today. And you're building your life up. You guys are trying to build your life. You're trying to, you know, discover who you are, you know, be in union within yourself, okay? They do care about you guys, so despite the facade they're putting on behind your back or on Facebook or on Instagram or whatever it may be, they do love you at the end of the day. It's just a facade. Just ignore it. You know, purge it out. Let it go. Don't react. A lot of them are going to try to come at you, okay? So you step back and don't react. They're going to try harder. Okay, they're going to try harder, but just be careful, okay? Because there is red flags surrounding it. They know they need to clean their life up. They know they have a shitty life right now. It needs to be cleaned up. They're not happy. They're not happy. And they just know this karmic situation isn't for them, and they got to clean that up. They know that. But they're hanging on out of fear. They're in denial. A lot of you are getting messages, okay? There's contact coming in. For a handful of you, it is good contact. Good luck is there. It's going to be something you need to hear for this connection. For some of you, it's going to be manipulation. Okay? But for some of you, it's going to be a while yet before you get contact. So don't get too excited about it and don't sit and, wait for it. Just allow it to take its course on its own, If they contact you, you don't have to reply either. You don't have to reply, or you can reply when you're ready, or whatever it is, okay? Yeah, see, stop trying to control my relationship. So a lot of you still are trying to control these connections. And a lot of you have let the masculine control it, and you whip this around, and you think walking away is giving you the control, okay? Like handing over the remote to you so you can control the TV, okay? That's how you're seeing it. Some of you, not all of you. I'm just being truthful here. And you need to let go of that. You need to let go of wanting to control that because you've been controlled by your masculine so long that you want to swap that around. You need to control yourself. You don't have control over yourself right now. So that's what you need to get control of. And you need to understand that these connections will be on their own path. They will find back to each other, that sort of thing. And actually, the more you try to control it, the more you're going to push them away. It's not going to work. At the end of the day, it's not. And some of you be like, I'm not trying to control it, but you actually are, and you're being in denial that you're doing that, okay? So right now, you need to focus on the, everything else in your life and fill in the lines of yourself and the real person. You need to be you. You need to be you. You need to be you. That is so important. That is another childhood wound for a lot of you. You were like a puppet growing up. Your parents molded you into this person they wanted you to be. They put you down. They got pissed off at you if you didn't do what they wanted and said and that sort of thing, okay? So a lot of you are needing to work on this. Learning how to be you, because a lot of you don't know how to live life without somebody being codependent with you or you being codependent on them and them telling you how to live your life, okay? And then you sit there and you cry and you sob because you don't have anybody to lean on because you're used to that control. So a lot of you are just used to that life and you've never been yourself. You never once lived a day that was happy within you, okay? Maybe your parents just flipped out on you if you didn't get straight A's, or they flipped out because you didn't go to college for this degree they thought you should do and that sort of thing. So it's really time to stand up and be you. And who cares if they care, okay? If your parents are pissed off because you're being you or you're doing something that's you and they don't like it, just let it go. It's none of their business, okay? It's nobody's business. And you're letting yourself be trapped by other people's thoughts. Like I've said before, you're letting the world define you, and that's not okay either. The world doesn't define you. You need to define you, okay? If you're dying to see him that badly, you have something you need to work on, okay? Because that's the whole point. You need to be able to live life without them. If you're not able to do that, you have work to do. I'm just being truthful right now. No, it's obsessing, and that's something, yes, it is part of the process. Yes, absolutely. But it's something that you need to heal within, okay? Every feminine goes through the obsessing. Every feminine does, but that means there's something within you need to heal right now. Why are you scared to lose them? What is the triggering? So, to the ones that are saying I'm dying to see him and all that and being impatient, that means you need to work on something. So yeah, meditation, prayer, guys, trust in the universe, sit back, relax. Whatever your religion, culture is, spirituality, your upper hand, trust in them, do some praying, asking for help, asking for guidance, that sort of thing is coming in right now, okay? And meditation and prayer is the answer to a lot of things that are going on in your life right now. You're going to get that answer back from the universe. You might think that you don't, and a lot of you less trust in the universe and less trust in the divine right now, or your upper, whoever your God is, that sort of thing. But don't lose trust in that. Okay, don't lose trust. So you are being tested tremendously right now. There's so many triggers right now and so many situations that are being thrown at you, okay? And it's going to continue for a while. And the Lion's Gate portal, I'm sorry to say, but I don't feel it's going to be a breezy one. I feel there's going to be a huge shift, but it's going to be tough. But in the end, it's going to come out and be okay. Okay, it's going to be for the better. Yeah, let's see what else I can do. Let's see what you guys need to release today. Let's go your past the obsession state, because that is, you know, it is part of the process. Okay, so, and there's nothing that irritates me more. I'm sorry, it is maybe because I'm pregnant, but I will never, never give up on him. I will never, ever be with anybody else. Oh my God, you guys, like really, like you're stopping your life and you're going to sit in the recliner staring out the window for the next 30 years or whatever. I mean, you're not doing the inner work. You're not doing the inner work, guys, okay? Like sitting there like, and I get these comments and I just delete them because honestly they annoy the fucking hell out of me. I'm just being blunt here because it's like, I'm not saying you have to give up on them, but work on you, you know? Don't sit in your recliner and look out the window. Okay, enough of that. Anyways, so there's a lot of insomnia going on right now. Okay, there's insomnia going on. You need to surrender to that as well. Try to get some sleep, rest, eat healthy, that sort of thing, okay? And, you know, like I've been trying to explain, divine timing. Okay, divine timing is really, you know, your patience is being tested. You're being tested how much you trust the divine. The divine's going, hey, you don't trust me? We're throwing this at you. You need to trust us, okay? You need to surrender to your full power, your inner strength. That sort of thing is going on right now, okay? So you really need to surrender to that, because a lot of you, like I said, you've been letting everyone else define you, and it's time to stand in your power right now and let go of that fear of success, okay? A lot of you are very fearful of success in general because you let everybody else define you. Once again, you know, that comes in the picture there. And there you go, surrender to prayer. Start praying, you guys. You need to pray more. Meditate, that sort of thing. And surrender to denial. And okay, this denial can go into a lot of ways right now. You're in denial that you need healing. Some of you are in denial of that. Some of you are in denial you're obsessed with a connection. Some of you are in denial that you need to better your life. Some of you think you're already healed. Okay, so this denial is like very broad. Okay, so you really need to think a little bit. Okay, am I truly healed? Okay, but I'm triggered today, but I tell myself I'm truly healed and I've done my work here, but why am I triggered today? Because you're not healed. As simple as that. So go within, guys. You know, go within. And a lot of you want to tell yourself you're healed because you want to jump to union because you're in a complete denial that you haven't done the process yet. And a lot of feminines are realizing this and they're surrendering these connections because the universe is pushing them to do that. And they're surrendering and going within because they know darn well they're not healed. Okay? Okay, let's see what's going on. I need to get different cards out at some point here, I think. Step out of your comfort zone, guys. So you're going to be tested. You're going to be pushed right now. You're going to be pushed in decision making. You're going to be pushed towards goals and things you need to do, stuff like that. Okay, so you're going to have to step out of that comfort zone. It's like standing up in speech class and doing a speech when you absolutely hate it, okay? It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be comfortable, but there is stuff that you need to take care of that's going to be hard. You need to do meditation. You need to ask for answers, that sort of thing. And the answers are coming. I mean, that can't be more clear of a message today. Okay? For some of you, what's going on right now, nothing is going to come in the situation. This can be very broad as well. This can just be what's going on today. The anger that you're having right now, nothing's going to come out of it. You're over-worrying. You're upset. This purging you're going on today. I mean, I don't see the nothing as being that nothing will ever come out of your situation, your twin flame adventure or anything like that. It's just like today there's a lot of irrational illusions and things like that. And you're worrying over nothing, you know? So, you know, meditate, ask for answers. The answers you need are coming, okay? And a lot of you question if this is your twin flame or not. So you need to really, some of you are dealing with karmics, I won't lie about that. So you need to just ask the universe, you know, show me 3 things if this is my twin flame. And you will get that within, you know, a few days, okay? Feminine, you have prosperity and wealth coming ahead. A lot of you are going to have bank accounts filling up, okay? Expect powerful changes, guys. There's going to be huge shifts coming, okay? And they're going to be hard. I'm not going to lie about that. They're going to be very difficult shifts. They're not going to be easy to face. And feminine, you're good enough. Quit ripping yourself apart. Why do you rip yourself apart so bad? Okay? You rip yourself apart horribly. Be hard on yourself. I'm just reading some comments. Sorry, guys, if I don't read them all. There's 100 and some people in here, so I didn't expect that many tonight, but... So tell us some more blocks right now. Choices. So a lot of you you're stalling to make decision choices, and this is being mirrored back and forth between you and your masculine. So that's a block right now in this connection, as well as not making choices. Communication. So there's been some poor communication in this connection as well. Some of you are very poor at communicating in general because you're scared to tell the truth. You're scared to come forward. You're being asked to do that. Okay? You need to start communicating better in general. Or you just say what you think they want to hear. Strength. Okay? That's a block right now. You're not standing in your strength. You've had weakness for so long and that sort of thing. And this has been difficult for you. And a lot of you, like I said, you've let the world define you. So you've never stood in that strength before. And that's tough. Going within, okay? Worlds within worlds. That's going within and being in union with yourself. Being happy with yourself. Going deep within. And being 100% happy within. That's a block in this connection. You're not doing that. And believe, you're not believing yourself feminine. You're like, you don't think you can do it. That's not true. You're on this journey because the universe knows you can. Okay? Not everybody's on this journey. Not everybody's going to be on this journey. But only the strongest ones that the universe knows can be on this journey are truly, truly going to be on this journey. Okay? And awakenings. There's awakenings. There's trying not to go through the awakening, being a block in this connection right now. Okay, feminines mostly, they go through it, but the masculine, they try to block it out. They try to turn their head. They try to pretend it's not going on. And that's also a block as well. Integrity, so respect. Respect. And this is a topic that comes in all the time. You need to have respect for yourself. You need to demand that. That's not an option, guys. That's not a choice to receive respect. That is a demand. That is something you need to have in your life, is respect. Okay? Don't let your masculine come in and be manipulative and pull some shit on you. You need respect. You need to demand that. You need to communicate that. Otherwise, you're just being a doormat, okay? That sounds like the word for it, doormat. Yeah, they're not doing well being away from you. It hurts like hell. Like, they're suffering, guys, okay? Despite the facade they're putting on and, this cute little thing on Facebook or whatever the hell they're doing right now, they're really hurting. They're deep down hurting. So just don't buy into it. Don't get too upset. Don't think much of it. And as time goes by, they're going to realize their feelings for you are not changing. They're trying to change their feelings for you. They're trying. They're like, oh, I can just block her out. I can forget about her and I'll just, do this or that, or I'll entertain myself with these women or whatever it is. It's not going to change. It's not going to work. They've tried it a million times. Okay. They want you to see the real them, so they are doing work. They know they need to clean up their life. They know they need to rebuild everything. Some of them have addictions they need to take care of, that sort of thing. So just leave them be, because the time will bring clarity, guys. They're going to wake up eventually, okay? They're going to be forced to. And like I said, if your masculine never reaches the point of doing any healing whatsoever, I would question if this is a twin flame connection. I'm just throwing that out there. So that's why I really encourage you to ask the universe for signs, if you're questioning it. And, you're going to feel it within if it is a true one, okay? But if they're just abusing you and hitting you, if they've hit you, I don't know if some of you have been hit, whatever it may be, narcissistic behavior that never ever seems to go anywhere or end, I really feel that's probably a karmic and cycle of abuse going on, okay? So a lot of them they're being triggered with rejection as well as you are, okay? And they know they've heartbroken you right now, so they're like, well, if I contact her at this point, she's going to reject me, and then I'm going to be triggered again. So they're trying to, avoid that. They're trying to avoid being triggered. So yeah, our beliefs are just too different. So a lot of you just have different cultures, different religions, and they just feel those can't collide together, okay? They just feel it's impossible. It's an illusion as well. That's a 3D. Religion is 3D, okay? So there's a lot of that going on, or, like the karmics, and they just feel like they can never leave that karmic, that sort of thing. But there's still hope, guys, okay? So you don't need feminine. I mean, you're letting go of the connection working on you, but you don't need to lose complete hope in it, okay? There is still hope there, okay? And, you know, you really need to forgive your masculine. Yeah, they weren't honest. What's new? Masculine's being deceptive. Yoop-de-doo. So they have been with you in past lives, and like I said, there is a lot of past life karma that is surfacing right now. For some of you, you had a good childhood, and it's not necessarily your childhood in this lifetime, but it's past life triggerings that were not healed then. So there's a lot of that going on as well. And they weren't honest about their feelings, okay? So they lie, they're deceptive. Okay, it's just, they couldn't handle your words. They know they hurt you guys. They know this. They don't want to face it. They don't want to face it because they're trying to act big and tough, but, you know, it does hurt them. They know they hurt you. They know they hurt you. The way that you did. Okay? Yeah, they said hurtful things. They wish they could take it back, that sort of thing, okay? And the memories of you keep haunting them. So they are very haunted by that. And, you know, this goes both ways. Right now, you're both watching each other. Let's face it, you know, there's spying going on. Feminine, you make fake accounts to spy on them too, or you have your friends do it, whatever, and they do the same thing, okay? You might have each other blocked, but they're spying. They figure it out. They always figure it out. I've had feminines go, but I blocked them, you know? They figure it out, guys. They're not stupid. They're clever, okay? So there's this, like, online battle going on with some of you, like, oh, I'm happy, look at me, and they're like, oh, I'm happy, look at me, and I, you know, look at my facade with my karmic, look at my facade with these women that I'm flirting with, and the feminine are like, look at me, I got a new boyfriend. Okay, so there's like this back and forth thing going on right now, and so you both are triggering each other, okay? It's not a bad thing to be triggered because it's something you need to heal. But you're both thinking that the other one moved on, okay? So there's like, it's either one way or the other, or you're both doing it, okay? Yeah, see, a lot of them are sticking with that karmic because they're not challenged. They're trying to, like, put their own band-aid on their wound right now. And they're just like, okay, I'm just going to stay here in my little safe zone so I can avoid my awakening and clarity of this connection. And I don't have to deal with it. And I'm just going to pretend I'm not in pain. It's all going to come crashing down, you guys, with Lion's Gate. I'm telling you, I said it last night. Tower, 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 tower. That's the masculine. Some of them are already doing that, but it's going to come. And they're very confused about their feelings for you. Like I said, they don't understand these connections, a lot of them. Some of them are waking up. They know what it is. But they're just like, why doesn't this go away? It never goes away. You know, I've never felt this in my whole life. So, these connections, the masses don't do well with them, is what's basically the underlying issue there. They just don't do well. And they don't like that big word, feelings, you know, and can't deal with feelings. They don't do feelings. What are you talking about? They just pretend they don't have them. I don't have feelings. I'm a big man. So I'm just laughing there because it's so true, though, because I know, like, in all my readings, it's like the number one thing is they're hiding feelings. Okay, guys, I'm really tired. Okay, you're going to hear from them very soon right now. So, like I said, there is contact coming in. Collectively, there is contact. They miss being intimate. They're always horny. They got a boner, that sort of thing. They're all horned up for you. What's new there, right? They have no feelings, but they're horny. They know more than you think about the connection, so they are aware of the spirituality aspect of it. They're waking up to that. So they play stupid, like, well, you're just my friend, or I don't like you that way, or, you know, whatever. They play stupid, but they know more than you think. They're clever. They're smart. They're constantly reminded of you, okay? So they might try to get rid of you, but there's going to be, like, some moment, or, you know, somebody may look a little bit like you, or they're watching TV and see your initials, or whatever it may be, or just they get a thought about you, so it doesn't go away. So yeah, you did give them that spark. Okay, so you gave them that spark. They're going to wake up to that as well. And they're thinking about proposing to you. Some of you, you know, you may get proposed to. Okay, this is what I'm seeing, though. Manipulation, proposals. Does this make sense to you? Some of them might come in and they just want something from you, like, well, I was going to marry you and I wanted to marry you and that was my goal the whole time, and come back because I need you for your money, or I need you for this and that, or codependent, or whatever it may be. So just be very leery. Just be very careful, okay? And a lot of them they've simply been in denial that their life is shit. They've been in denial that this connection is strong. They know it, they feel it, but they're just like, no, no, that's not true. And they look up that, twin flame term, and they're like, that sounds like her. No, no, that's not true at all. That's not true. Yeah, child wounds, they're triggered right now. A lot of them are 5D communicating with you, okay? This is getting stronger, and as the crown chakra opens and the chakras activate and that sort of thing, it's going to get stronger, okay? They've looked into tarot readings, guys. They are like, they're spying, they're figuring this out, like they're putting it together. Like, there's probably a few masculines in here spying, It would not surprise me. It would not surprise me a bit if there's some of your masculines in some of these readings spying around. They think they're really sly at their sneaky spy shit, but it's like Captain Obvious. So they feel your presence in the 5D around them, okay? So it's really coming in, and this is like a clear message right now. So a lot of them are pushing you away because of their karmic situation, and they're protecting this connection right now, okay? They're protecting it. They want to protect it. They don't want to lose you. They're not hiding it for the wrong reasons. You might feel like they're embarrassed of me, or they just don't think much of me, or they don't care about me, but they're actually protecting it, okay? And that's a strong message for a handful of you today. Yeah, and they have options, but they only want you. So some of them, might have a player mentality, but some of them, and this is about their karmic situation, they have that other option, but it's you at the end of the day. And they are manifesting. They think of you as their wife, and they want to have a family with you. Okay? They're very obsessed. And they're trying to get rid of this out of their mind. They're trying to get rid of that obsession as well, because they're just trying to get rid of the thoughts about you, that sort of thing. And they don't want to hide this connection anymore. They really want to show you off. They want to put you on a pedestal because they realize that you're that person for them. You've been by their side. You've been that one person that's never judged them. Okay. So, let's see what else is on their mind. Yeah, they're very haunted by the connections today. So they just can't get the energy off their mind. Passion's very strong. Very much passion here, okay? Really a lot of sexual energy today going on. Thoughts, fantasizing, that sort of thing. Yeah, and they love your smell, too. They love your natural scent. And they want to hug and kiss you. They want to touch you. They want to be intimate, okay? And they know you are their person. So that pretty much wraps it up for today, guys. So I'm going to let it go from there. And I need to go to bed anyways and get up and do more work tomorrow. So anyways, I do 3 emergency readings a day right now. I can take some bookings, but like I said, I ask for 2 weeks, no matter what the booking is. Any whining, crying, guilt trips, any of that, I just refund you and block you. I don't have time for it. I just don't. I simply have no patience for that shit. Maybe I need to work on my patience. I just find it disrespectful, okay? And I have gotten a few comments here and there that, I need to feed my family, I don't have money, that sort of thing. Please do not book a reading with me if you are struggling financially to that point. You need to work on your 4 walls, and feeding your family should be #1 priority, okay? Just don't book with me if you're at that point. I don't really want to feel that energy and know that you're going through that when booking with me anyways, okay? So just take that in consideration as well, okay? So I'm going to let you guys go, and hopefully I'll be on tomorrow at some point, okay? You guys have a good night.